What's up, everybody? Tommy Har with the Real Side of Real Estate, and today on this cold, beautiful Sunday in Columbus, Ohio, we're going out to walk a property with one of my community members, mentorship members, to run through one of her deals. So something that I want to start doing a little bit more is not just walking our deals and telling you what we're doing, but showing you what people in my community are doing as well. So her name is Emily. She locked this property up, I think, for $120,000. ARV's 210. Never seen the house. She sent me some info, but I was like, hey, might as well walk it together. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I would do if I was buying this deal. So it's going to be a fun video. We're going to get straight to it. And make sure you like and subscribe for the Real Side of Real Estate, because that's all you get on this channel. See you soon. How are you? Good. You know what? I figured the power was on. How are we doing?
No, there's no power. There's no electrical panel.
Oh, no electrical panel at all. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay.
They yanked that out.
Okay. I'm Tommy. Matt, great to meet you. Sorry to have the camera here. We'd like to do some training stuff. How we doing? Nice to see you again, man. Cool. So it's a 2-1 or a 3-1? 3-1. 3-1. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, one of my first duplexes on the other side of Wyant. And then another one was on Napoleon right here. So definitely know the area pretty well.
Yeah. So I was taking some measurements. But yeah, so the plan is going to be to refinish the floors.
Okay.
The walls.
Anybody lose a ring? Are yours?
That's not mine.
Okay.
It is.
Now you're listing agent?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
Yeah. So the goal is probably not going to mess with the layout.
Okay.
I don't think there's room in the budget for that.
Okay.
Going to be refinishing the floors, the walls. I'm not sure how big the deal with texture is. We're just gonna like treat for the nicotine and like remove the nicotine and like
Okay.
everything.
What are you in contract for?
120.
120. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I would say anytime you can get texture.
Just put it on your coat.
Okay.
I'd say anytime you can get the texture off, I would try it.
It's a lot of texture.
It is.
Where do we want this? My hair is gonna be
Wherever.
It's okay. Yeah.
All right. I'm a YouTuber now. Okay.
Bigger than it looks.
Yeah, it is.
You
How
said
big
what?
is it?
1,400.
Holy shit, okay. It's not Cape Cod, is it? Doesn't have it upstairs?
It's a Cape
oh,
Cod,
it
yeah.
is. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this, we're planning on keeping the cabinets and just like fixing and repainting,
Okay.
redo the countertops. We're planning on doing quartz. The comps are really half and
Up
half.
and down, yeah.
Like some of them are quartz, some of them are
Yeah.
laminate, some of them are,
And you said ARV is what, 210?
that's what I'm aiming for. I'm a conservative,
Yeah,
so
I would say it could
go
be,
higher.
could sometimes be more,
Yeah,
sometimes
could
be
go
less.
higher.
Yeah, the cabinets are not in terrible shape.
Yeah, there's some, my contractor said we can fix them. The shelves need replaced and there's a little bit of, but,
Who's the contract you walked with?
Joe Meeker.
Okay. I've heard the name,
He's
I don't know much about
Rob's best friend,
it. Okay, Rob who?
your window guy.
Ah, okay. Those guys are about as trustworthy as they get, so that's good.
Yeah, he helped me on the Lancaster house.
Okay,
so
great.
He's good.
Wonderful.
Solid dude.
Yeah, it's not a terrible layout either.
Yeah, and it is a little bit with the, so the third bedroom, the layout is a little bit awkward in that sense. So you've got one bedroom here, bathroom.
Oh, you had to go up that bedroom to get
This
to
is
the...
actually tile. I thought that was
Okay.
laminate the first time I walked it, but
It's a big bedroom. Yeah, you got to get rid of this texture, unfortunately, I think, without looking too closely at comps.
yeah, most of them are smooth, but I don't, like, it's like plaster, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be plaster. I mean, it's gonna be that's a lot of mudding.
Okay.
So like, I wouldn't say gutting is not in the picture, but I mean, you probably got the level 5 mud this thing, try and sand all of it down, and then do a decent skim coat. So I'd budget, I don't know, how big is the place, 1,400?
Yeah.
4-ish grand probably to do something like that.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's what everybody sees, you know. You could go with like a light color that'll make it blend in. it's
Yeah.
a lot, especially if you want to try and get like more or less top ARV.
Yeah.
And then while they're at it, I'd skim coat the ceilings too. Because then you got the cracks already, matching this texture would be almost impossible. So skim it flat. The texture is not as bad on the ceiling, that'll be easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the trim and baseboard don't look bad either. Windows don't look terrible, they're
Yeah.
old, but
They're all vinyl.
yeah.
None of them
You
seem.
just gotta clean the crap out of them.
Yeah. None of them seem like they're broken in any way.
They're definitely like probably 15, 20 years old, but
Yeah.
they can fly. I would have Robert and Steve over here to service them and make sure that they open shut, do that whole thing. Got a nice scorch here. So you got,
Yeah. So I've budgeted to redo all of the outlets and
okay.
the panel. I would like your opinion on.
Yeah, I brought a screwdriver just to open it up. Just to
There is nothing to open up.
Oh wow, okay.
Bathroom, I was gonna do, well, I thought this was laminate, but it's tile, so
I'd replace it.
yeah, I was gonna replace all of it, keep the tub, do a tile surround,
Okay.
replace this situation.
What I would suggest is you're gonna be doing new tile and the tub's gonna look dingy.
Oh, yeah,
I would just
New
do it all
tub.
new fresh.
okay,
Every time I try to do that, I kick myself at the end. I'm like, because you can tough as tile it, and you can have somebody. There's a guy named Bathtub Pete in town that'll come and glaze it, because this is a cast iron tub.
yeah,
He charges like $500.
okay,
A new tub's like 300, installed 450. So you're gonna pay the same amount, and then it's easier to work with the plumbing. So having this all open is better anyway.
okay, all right, well, new tub it is then.
It's a big bathroom.
Yeah,
I mean, you could always do something like take out. You don't really need this storage. You can make that door kind of like an ensuite into your primary there, and make it an actual primary. So then you have a little bit more value add there.
yeah.
But I would say more or less, I would plan to gut this.
To the studs?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you got all this wallpaper.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
You got GFCI, so I think they probably updated this power, which is
The
good.
electrical, based on what's left of it, looks like it's newer.
Yeah, but I would just go in planning, because the more you trying to like just work with this stuff, you're just gonna spend so much extra money on labor.
Okay. No, oops, sorry. That makes sense.
The doors are cool.
Crazy lights.
Yeah, the doors are cool. I think they're
That's
all,
crazy.
I don't know if they're hollow.
Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, I would say that's probably a decent idea.
What about a half bath on the first floor though?
I always ask about a half bath upstairs.
If you're
but-
gonna do another bathroom, I'd do a full up there.
Full?
Try and get that 230 ARV.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have to walk through this bedroom to get up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that's kind of weird.
Definitely weird.
I don't really like that.
And you almost have to comp it as a 2-1.
You see.
I mean, you can count it, but everybody, like, you just always think of the end buyer. What are they gonna walk through with their realtor saying? They'll be like, I love the space, but how practical is it to walk through? Unless it's like a kid's room to a kid's room.
Yeah, there's
That's
not
really the
really
only-
any way to like,
No,
Move
you can't.
it.
You can't reroute these steps
No.
without being super invasive.
The only thing you
Yeah.
can do is shrink a bedroom like a hallway, but
it's gonna be super awkward. I mean, it ends right here, so it's like you'd have to put a hallway like right here, basically. And then this bedroom's not gonna be, here, you want this?
Well, you got 36 for a hallway. That goes to here.
looking like you put it. Just gonna shelving a
Yeah,
little.
you take that shelving out for sure. I mean, you got close to 9. You got 9 foot. So that can be but then you got to think about this window. The window's going to have to go because your framing is going to be here.
Yeah.
You got aluminum siding that needs painted outside, so that can be repaired or replaced. So like, it can happen. That is something I would heavily consider.
What's width this way?
I mean, it's got to be at least 9.
So 9 by 9?
11,
11.
almost
So 9 by 11 is a good sized bedroom.
Yeah.
Then you have a hallway here, but then you got to think about
The
your
kitchen.
kitchen then too.
Yeah, the
So,
kitchen would be.
I mean, to me, the kitchen's fine, but it's not like rock your socks.
No, I know.
But then you also, I mean, it's all going to come down to a budget and what do you kind of shoot for here. What's your budget right now?
50,
50?
50 to 55.
Okay. I was thinking coming in like 50 to make the numbers work. That's probably what's gonna happen, so. Okay, let's go up
Yeah.
here. Those are some steep steps.
Yep, those are definitely not the code anymore. Now this wood paneling, would you rip this out or paint it?
No, I'd paint that.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a good space. It's just,
Yeah.
let's say you add a bathroom up here. So I mean, you add a bathroom up here, the ARV is 230.
Yeah, I was thinking of you could probably put one in here pretty, like right here pretty well, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta probably frame it. So my thought is, you gotta always think where your shower's gonna go, because that's the point of where your head's gonna go. So like, it's gotta be right here, or it's gotta be right here. So if you frame it here, or I would frame it here, this space can be like access panel, towel holder, laundry, whatever. It goes to here, because then you also need your closet as well still.
Would you do like just a standing shower or
Yeah, I do a 48. So like, if you go almost side to side here,
square? Or
like almost in between these two, because that's the top, that's your highest point. And then, I mean, yeah, because you got to have, I mean, you can go like,
I wonder how much room you got above this.
probably not a lot.
I don't know. There's like a million. Another question is around the roof. We don't, because of the snow, we can't really see it.
I go back on Google Earth.
You can't see it from
Really?
the street because of the trees. I can't see it. So he saw on the MLS, I think he said
2002? or
2004, so like 20.
I would
Which is-
budget to replace it.
Yeah, all right.
And then when the snow, if and when the snow melts, if it's good, then,
Yeah,
but I'm sure maybe the auditor picture too, you could maybe able to tell.
maybe. Yeah.
You gotta have like a door here in the center. It just depends, like, how hard you want to go. You got a nice condom right there. That's sweet. A couple. Nice.
Yeah, wait till we
They
get
were
to the
getting down.
basement.
Oh, fuck shack in here.
Okay. But I think this is where your bathroom would have, or you shove it like kind of right when you come up, and you kind of have a natural hallway coming in
Oh, yeah.
your bathroom.
Here's all.
That's the closet. Move the closet.
This closet's pretty big for it. I didn't even notice the space.
Oh, I didn't like come all the way. Oops,
Yeah,
sorry. I didn't
no,
come
you're
all the
good.
way in here
Yeah, I
last
mean,
time.
It's a pretty nice space.
There's so many like access panels. Do we need this many access panels? Like, do I gotta
Yes and no. I mean,
keep
you want to be
all
able to
of these?
access the back there. What's it over?
This looks like the porch.
Yeah, that's the front porch.
Well, that one.
I
can
would say
stay.
front porch you maybe not need, but this could be a good bathroom.
Yeah, and then what? Put a closet out there,
Yeah, I mean,
basically.
your shower's kind of where Rob's at. You got this window here, but frame this out. That's your hip wall. So your shower head's here at
Yeah.
the top point, and then you got now you got a big space, and then you got your vanity kind of stuff next to it, and then your toilet kind of tucked off in the corner somewhere. That would be a good. And I'm assuming because the other bathroom is, yeah, plumbing wouldn't be impossible. We're over at the front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plumbing's not gonna be up. You gotta probably run a soffit or somewhere downstairs. But not terrible. Definitely space for it.
Yeah, the access doors. Like, do we really need this many access doors in this room here?
Well, the good thing is you have HVAC. You have at least one run here. There's no return,
Yeah.
but there's a supply there. So you got one supply. You don't really have a return. You probably would need that. You need to run more HVAC to the bathroom too. So like, it's always a good idea, but you just got to start thinking like, how invasive is it going to be? How much more mechanical systems you have to do? Like, it's not just a plug and play bathroom like downstairs. Let's call it $5-6 grand. It's going to be 7 to 8 with all the added framing, ductwork, plumbing, electric, you name it. But good space. I would try and use it as much as you can. But it's just, I feel like either way, I think you have to do that hallway.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too when I was putting together this, when I was doing the full analysis on it.
Yeah, I'd strip all this wallpaper. That's probably part of your mudding budget too. You can't just paint over it, obviously.
Yeah, pull off the wallpaper. Is that The drywall guys strip the wallpaper?
Huh?
Is it the drywall guys?
We typically have our demo people do it.
Oh, your demo people? Okay.
And then the drywall, like, yeah, they'll do like the bulk of it, and then the drywall people will come in and skim the rest of it.
I mean, if we put the hallway in,
What I would do, I'd take this wall out.
this whole wall
Yeah.
right here.
It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be load bearing, because I think your load is getting carried here from side to side.
Yeah.
So that wall can come out, and then you can almost do the same concept, like bring it out to here, and you can put your stove right in here, sink, and then fridge can be right here, because if your hallway is there, I mean, because your hallway's here, right?
Yeah, I'd have to go right there.
Yeah. So you can still keep your fridge there. What we've been doing a lot is just putting our stove kind of in the middle of this, or you bring the sink here. But the thing is, you got a window right here. You could, because if you do the hallway, you got to side over that window. You could side over this window too and put that way you have more cabinetry. You put a stove here, you put like a nice hood or a microwave here, and it's kind of your middle focal point. And then you get more cabinet space, and then you got sink, dishwasher here. Obviously saying all these things, like, it's a budget thing, right?
I'll have to look at it after, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like, if you keep these cabinets, gotta get new bases, probably in most all of them. You just gotta make sure, like, that these need kind of falling apart here. You gotta do a lot of prep work on these things.
Is it better just to replace them?
To me, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your guys would, they're gonna have to clean the hell out of them. They're gonna have to prep them really well, a couple coats of maybe Kills, because they've been smoking in the house, because you gotta get that end paint to adhere. If done right, it'll look good, but the worst thing you wanna have happen is come in those drips and it looks like shit, you know? I would try to minimize the cabinets and make a nice new layout with that wall open.
We can push it forward a little bit, so
Yeah.
we get more space on the hallway, isn't it?
Because I think if you do that, a nice bathroom and a hallway, even as a 3-1, I think you get maybe a little bit more than 210 with the garage.
Yeah, the garage needs work.
Okay.
We'll look at that. Let's look at the basement first, though. That's the really exciting part of this. So, this is what the biggest concern I have is this foundation.
Okay.
Contractor says he doesn't think it's a big deal,
We will see.
but we will see. There is a crack that runs all the way up this way.
Well,
It's not,
I mean, it definitely needs
Huge.
beams.
needs beams.
Yeah, no doubt. You can see it. Like if you put a straight edge, like let's just look at this for example, this conduit. Look at it down the side. Get some flat. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
So probably 1/2 inch, at least.
Yeah.
And this isn't like the straightest method, but it's typically what my dad would be like, just grab something. So anybody buyer coming down here, they're saying this needs beams.
Yeah.
This down here makes no sense to me.
I don't know what it is.
I mean,
Did they do
don't
like
either.
French drains or something?
it doesn't
there's
look like a French drain.
They've got a pump
Huh?
here.
There's a French drain, which is good. I mean, you can see how much moisture it was holding.
Yeah.
Power's not on, obviously, so it's still holding that water.
Yeah.
But the pit's not, I mean, it's not really, water's not actively coming into the house right now because it's so
Cold.
icy. Like you can see kind of how it's sitting down through.
Is this where the water is sitting?
I mean, just so this salt, this stuff, like that all is called efflorescence. So it's salty deposits that come through the block.
Okay.
So when the water stands in there, it causes the block to kind of create this white stuff, which is water.
see.
So that's like the first thing. And if it has a drainage system, it's like, okay, is the power on? No. So that could be the solution. Number 2, can you fix the grading to help it out a little bit more in the gutters? Number 3, are those ran right? Is it actually draining?
That's a great question.
So if the power is on, I'd shoot the thing on and see, okay. And on a day where it's rainy, you want to see water coming in from those 2 pipes. Seeing it is good. If I didn't see it, I'd say, okay, this place probably, like, if you ever wanted to finish this place, get a French drain. If not, dry lock. Don't use this space as finish.
I wasn't planning on.
To me, I remove everything down here because I mean you already got the mold.
Yeah, I was gonna gut, and then like over here, they've got like, they put in the drop sheet. We're gonna like gut this whole thing, but they got drop ceiling and then they got drywall.
Well, yeah, they just didn't want to do the real work.
Yeah.
They wanted.
But like, why would you do drywall and then put drop ceiling underneath it? Like,
they probably had leaks, and they probably were like, you know, somebody came in, they're like, we can just, instead of fixing it and doing drywall patches, we can do a drop ceiling, and because they probably wanted to add a light and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So all that was just added after. So what I would do, and also like this plumbing is under it. It's like, oh, if we can fix it, we got to cut in there, but then you got to soffit it and this and the other. Let's just drop it all. I would rip it all out, I mean, because you got all this mold here.
I didn't even notice that at first.
And the basement at some point got wet.
Yeah.
Decently wet.
Yeah. Yeah,
That wall for sure needs beams. I would say every 6 feet. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 8 beams. 8 times 500. So Brandon Chase will do $500 a beam.
It was not included in my original estimate, for sure.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So.
Are you writing that down? Thank you.
I can send this video as well.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
A whole nother time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is another thing where here's
wall's
where
out
the
too.
electrical panel used to be, and I don't know how they cut this. I don't know if the power was off.
Yeah.
I don't know if this means.
Oh wow, yeah, they just cut the main. I mean.
Does that mean the whole house needs to be rewired? My contractor said no.
No, I mean you could J-box into everything. So like, you get your new. Sorry to like point. I don't mean to be like a.
It's okay.
So like that's obviously your main coming in.
Yeah, he said that would definitely need
That needs replaced from the meter. So you pull it down, new 200 amp. Might as well do it if you're here. You just J-box. So you'll have to have like a bunch of J-boxes here. It's gonna be weird. So like that's a good opportunity to upgrade kitchens and baths. It look like kitchens and baths already work. So I mean, you see, all of this stuff isn't it? Like
I don't
a lot
know
of
if
this
is the power on?
No,
Do you know?
it can't be.
Okay.
It can't be without these breakers.
Okay.
So like there is a lot of new Romex going through this house, but like where does it actually go to the outlets, or does it J-box into old? And usually you just kind of follow some of them and see. So those all go to like your furnace here. So like this one, for example, old into new. So like even though this wire is new, this outlet is going to be ungrounded because you got it spliced into BX up into here. It's like not the worst thing in the world. Like this isn't knob and tube, but it's ungrounded. Means if there's a power surge and your fridge is on that, it could ruin your fridge.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a bathroom and you're doing your hair, it shocks, it won't go to the ground because of a ground wire. This wall for sure is out too. This wall needs the same amount of beams. Without even looking farther into it, for sure. Because this is the frost line. The frost line is where the ground freezes, unfreezes, freezes, unfreezes. It's just that's so common in these houses.
You can see it right there. It's on that
Yeah.
line cooler.
Does having beams in it
It'll hold it.
drop ARV? Like,
No, I think that, so like you think, what is the biggest scare for a buyer on the back end? It's foundation. It's anything mechanical and like they come in, they see beams. Also, if you get someone like Brandon to do them, he has a transferable warranty.
okay.
So what I do is I just throw that on the kitchen counter and I say, hey, I did the beams. Here's the information. It dissolves all of the risk on your end too. Not that there's much risk, but
Yeah.
if you can have as much openness in your RPD when you're selling it, the better. But like you could just see how much water this thing's holding. long has this been vacant?
I'll say November.
Okay. It could, I mean, because you can see all the water staining too. It's like, I don't see where they cut in a French drain. That's the big thing.
Could have just been one side.
I just don't see it.
Why would they do only one side?
Channel drain. So like maybe it's this little thing, hollow, which is weird. That's not truly a French drain. That's like kind of, I don't know. It's tough to say.
All the plumbing needs replaced too, because
CPVC.
inlets.
If you turn that back on, it's gonna split.
Yeah. No, I had already budgeted to redo all the plumbing because A, that's obviously not going to pass any inspection.
Yeah, I would say first glance. I mean, we'll run through real numbers, but to me, this is a 70 to 75.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I mean, we're not even talking outside. You got a new roof. You got to paint the siding. You got to.
I thought we could just power wash the siding now.
You can, but it just depends on how how's that going to make it look.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you want to sell it at not top ARV, which if you're going to put this much work in, you want to at least try.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
So running your numbers at 210 is great. Like I think that's definitely conservative, but like you don't want to skimp on certain things.
No, I don't want to either. But yeah, the foundation. That was the biggest question I had.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really notice it when I first walked it. It was when I was looking back at my pictures in the video, and I was like, actually, that's a pretty big crack.
Yeah. I'm not convinced that drain is like either working and because like if it's a French drain, you would see 6 to 12 inches cut out from the perimeter like this, and they drop the drain tile in. So I have a feeling that this is a small. They're calling it a channel drain. Which a lot of these old houses, they'll cut a small like lip, like almost like a river, let's call it, that'll catch the water and then go around. It's not like doing a full French drain activity, but for me, if this was my house, it's hard to say, the listing agent, right? Much harder to talk freely when that's the case.
Yeah,
but
I know. It's okay.
I'm just gonna tell them,
it's gonna have to be discussed anyways.
It's sometimes better.
Yeah,
I would go into it like somebody may want a French drain, depends on how assholey your buyer is, but minimally fix the gutters, fix the grading and drainage, beam these walls, paint them, dry lock them, clean up every other thing in the basement. So rip that out, rip the ceilings out, paint them black, paint the ceilings or floors gray, and you're good. To me. And if it gets a little bit damp, it kind of says what it is.
Yeah, none of the comps have like a fully finished basement.
Sure.
All of them are just like dry locked
Sure.
and painted anyways. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on that. And then the furnace obviously has been removed forcibly.
Yeah, somebody came in here and did a number on this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Another thing on the moisture thing is the ductwork is not rusted.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't get wet down here, but it
Yeah.
does get wet because you got mold on your drywall but that could also come from like your water heater leaking at some point down here at the pressure relief. Yeah. Or your AC condensate leaking because you can see kind of where the water had been doing that. So you already knew you need a new furnace, new AC. Yeah. $6,500, $7 probably.
I'll get a ballpark from Justin.
Yeah. Justin will be probably $6,000.
Yeah, he said 63.
Yeah, $6,000. Your water heater can say. I would go high. You sure? It looks like it's newer.
I don't know if it works.
It should. It's a 2016. So I mean, it's 10. So I'd budget to replace it actually. Yeah. 8 to 12 years is typically what we would say. It could, like you could turn on, it could work. So like for me, if I'm flipping it, I'm keeping it. And then because like at some point you got to keep something to negotiate with. Yeah. Like that's what we've learned is you don't want to make the house too perfect. Yeah. Because we have a couple of these houses right now that are really, 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 really nice. And these inspectors are coming in and calling out, and this is coming from a home inspector, they're calling out like the most minuscule shit that's scaring people. Yeah. Well, also I don't want to over renovate because I've noticed like the ones that have gone like really, really nice, like they sit on the market for too long. We've been doing that exact thing on stuff like this. Yeah, like 220 is probably like the max like reasonable. Okay. Because I did notice like some that did a bathroom upstairs went for like 220. Mm-hmm. It's not worth it if it's only 10 extra. So,
Yeah, because I've seen some people trying to list higher and they kind of just sit and
Yeah.
then they drop, price drop, blah, 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 all
Yep,
that.
I
So,
agree.
yeah,
I'm gonna go traipse around outside.
yeah. Yeah, I got a quote to redo the plumbing already.
So
Not without a bathroom upstairs. Labor and materials for like 3,000,
This is
including the
Manny?
hot water tank. No, somebody
From-
Joe knows.
Okay, nice.
Joe's sub.
Cool.
It was like 3,000 for everything, labor and materials to redo
is-
everything.
like supply and drain.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good. Good price. Is that with? I'm assuming not a tub though.
No, we hadn't.
Okay.
We
So
hadn't
does
gotten
that
far.
also include new shower like system too?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, the main stack also we didn't look at. It's over here. I couldn't really tell. I do have
I think they upgraded it.
It was taped.
I do have the sewer inspector coming on Monday, as we discussed.
Yeah. I mean they upgraded at some point. They just have it like more or less insulated.
Yeah.
They cut it. I mean, to me, like that's a good thing that you did that because look at the so there's two things I saw. One over there, that cap is open all the way over there. So anytime you have a cap open, tells me that they did work on it. There's also a cap on this and what's on top of it. Like what's caked all the way on this right now? Toilet paper.
There's a clog.
There was a mean backup at some point.
Yeah.
Like
I thought that was like, I wasn't sure what that was.
toilet paper.
Okay. I thought it was just like,
and this is
From
all
the
all
wall
the framing
being
is
torn up.
soiled. So like that thing had a for sure backup. So bringing them out is definitely smart.
okay. Yeah. All right, well, let's go check out the outside. Brave the cold. Is there anything
Do it.
else you?
No, I mean there's just a
Over
decent
here.
amount of like mold stuff, but if you're ripping it all out, yeah,
Is it mold on the?
definitely.
Oh, good. So that.
I mean it's over a bathroom. That's so common just from small leaks, but I mean it's mold nonetheless.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like this is really weird. Pointing at like an old school teacher, I'm like,
No,
You need one of those little hand things you see
Yeah.
on YouTube, the little finger.
you are not in the way at all.
Okay. I'm not used to being on camera. I don't know where to be.
no, you're fine. We don't. I mean, there's no pressure on these things. We're just
Okay.
talking about a house. I just don't see it being a true drain.
It's a concrete? Like, it's concrete.
It's
right?
concrete, but it looks like this is like OSB on that.
It's
Oh
concrete.
no, that's just the form that they had it in. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because they did it around. I mean, they did it after the fact. Because this is the main stack.
Yeah.
So like there's something going on.
They're obviously
Maybe
trying
shearing.
to remedy.
They could have like shearing is when the base of the foundation kind of sets off the footer. So it could have been shearing, and that was their repair. And that is about as DIY as it gets. There's no reason to have that. Because when you come in and you have to do beams, you have to set the beam in the concrete here.
Is that going to make it more expensive to do the beams?
You got to cut more concrete.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to come in and be like, I don't know why they did this. We should remove it. Because if it was me, I'd remove it. Because an inspector is going to come in and say like, why is this here? It's like, look at it. It's not even straight.
Yeah.
It's a really weird, silly DIY thing that raises questions.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a pipe running through it, right?
I don't think
The
so.
pipe is in the concrete. Look, if you look at the.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, because even if you do a French drain and your thing's here, it's under. So like, you got to have access to your main drain, and you almost don't have it here.
Yeah.
It's like that. I mean, it's just weird, silly to me.
Very strange. Very strange. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna bring my screwdriver. I'm gonna open up a panel. I've not done that in a while, and there's no electrical panel.
Nope,
That's
sorry.
actually, I hate doing that. That's like the worst part of being.
What, opening up the
Yes.
panel?
It's so tedious.
Well, no worries. But yeah, I mean, the siding from what I've seen is in pretty good shape except for there. I don't know what, if there might be like a light used to be there or something. I have no
Light or
idea.
like that could be where the old porch came to at some point.
Oh yeah, those look like.
But yeah, I mean, aluminum siding will clean up really well. Like soft wash it, but you gotta paint it. Like
I have to paint it. Okay.
If you look up here, you can see the shininess, like where the paint's pouring away. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean,
I see.
there's that. You make your own decisions, but like, to me, that's the first thing you see when you walk up and look at a house.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to half-ass it. Like, I'd rather have a good product, but yeah.
Because you already have newer vinyl windows. You pressure wash the aluminum coil. Like, the outside will look really, really good.
The gutters seem like they're in like the gutters and the soffits look fairly new. They look. I mean, they're obviously dirty.
Yeah,
But
those will clean up.
Those will.
Yeah, those are seamless. Those are nice. Soffits look good too. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just you know, the roof. Huh?
It's dimensional from the side profile.
What's the address? 646. So you couldn't find anything?
Not on. I went on Google Maps like you showed to try to, and I couldn't see because they've got 2 trees in the way from the street, and you can't really see it. So all we got is the old MLS saying it's like 20 years old, but I don't know.
Yeah, there are some big ass trees there, huh?
Yeah.
So 3 years ago it was an old 3-tab. Kind of looking through these tree branches. Yeah, I would say you got a budget to replace it. Let's see, I might be able to get a good look here. Yeah, it's a 3-tab. Yeah, I'd say you got to replace it.
Replace the roof.
Unfortunately.
Fun.
So you got what?
Fun.
So it says 1,400 square foot, but like the roof isn't going to be that big because your square footage is up. So you probably got like maybe the garage not as much. It looks like that drip edge is newer. So the garage roof might be newer. I guess the drip edge looks the same. I don't know. Maybe we can find a spot where the snow's not on it, but I would say like between that and the garage, I would not do the garage if it's not leaking. So the house, 14 squares or so, maybe a little bit less.
14 squares.
12 to 14. And then a couple of my guys, like Roy, he's 90 a square. So for a roof like this, he's gonna be like less than $5,000.
That's not bad.
But
The garage probably needs re-sided.
yeah.
It's like, look at the garage roof from here. You can see the edge. It's dimensional.
Is
You
it?
can probably see it from
Look at the edge right there.
over
It
there.
looks like the same.
It's definitely a dimensional. That's a newer roof.
It's looking
Oh God,
the same. On the edges.
there's a hole there. Careful.
Right there.
Right there where I fell in.
I know I should wear my freaking boots. Oh yeah, they put a dimensional roof on the back porch.
Yeah,
What's up, pup?
Hi, puppy.
The main roof is the same.
Okay, so maybe they replaced the roof. That would be nice.
Look at that 3-tab.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's actually laying from the side.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a dimensional roof.
Hi, puppy. Your feet are going to be cold after.
Yeah, I looked at
sorry.
my boots and I was like, I've got pants that are cinched at the bottom. I was like, that would look a little weird. I would rather go for the weird look right now. I mean,
This whole situation, like it needs new windows.
you definitely got to reside it. And if I reside it, I get rid of the window. Save money on
Just
that.
take the windows
I
out.
would go
There's
straight white Dutch lap 4-inch siding from Lowe's, the cheapest one you can get. Reside this, frame that window in.
There's another window on the other side. You take that one out too.
Yep. There's no reason to have windows.
Okay.
Save the money. I mean, the framing on this is not that great, but then again, it's a roof just overhang. It's not like a structural house thing, you know? For
The
lack of
door
better terms.
needs a new door
Maybe at
as
least put some
well.
clips on some of these.
Needs a new door for sure.
Definitely needs a door. I would assume you need a little bit of a gravel approach or something here. I would just assume that it's beat up.
Yeah.
You can also think about dogs all around. don't let that like scare you, but I mean, somebody's walking the house like we are right now to buy it. If they don't like dogs, they're not buying the house.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just needs re-sided. I'm assuming probably a little bit of framing. Yeah, cut out that tree next to the power line / weed. Open?
Yeah, oh,
Looks like a new. Oh, I think you just pulled that.
it got busted in.
Oh, it's got a. It's got a.
Oh, he screwed it.
Yeah.
Oh, he screwed it.
Just peer in there, I guess.
That's okay. It stinks in there.
I can smell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We got like a makeshift shed.
Yeah, I mean they put drywall in there. It's silly.
If I tear that out.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Yeah, I mean you got to run new overhead, electric again out to here. It's definitely a little bit of a rehab.
Not as much as I realized.
Yeah, I mean
I'm
that's kind of
glad
how
you
it
were
always
here.
goes. That's how it
Yeah.
always goes. I mean, it's just like it goes so fast.
Yeah.
And then on the layer on top of that is like not really the design, but it's like the small things like do you skim the walls? Do you keep the cabinets? Because like one of those decisions could be right, it could be wrong. Like I could tell you to skim it all where you might not need to, but at the end somebody come through and be like, I love the house, I can't have these walls. You know? So you want to kind of get yourself in that vanilla box as much as possible of like most people will like it. So like anything that you can paint, like siding, get the walls right. Because anybody can change their kitchen in the future. But like, is it somebody gonna come in and have somebody skim all their walls? Probably not.
Yeah. What about all these trees?
Yeah, chain link's probably got
They're hardly trees, they're just overgrown weeds.
that's grown towards the chain link.
What about the chain link?
I mean,
Oh.
to me, I leave those.
Those trees.
Yeah, because you got somebody else's fence there, which is good. I try to leave that. I'd probably cut stuff off the roof line.
I want to get away from this garage. It stinks.
Yeah, it does stink. Let's just go back in through one more time. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Oh gosh.
Yeah. To me, I like the idea of refinishing the hardwood, but you got a little bit of an elevation change, and you got some staining. I would, especially because if you take some of these walls out too,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to patch in hardwood. I would just LVP everything, and then that way you don't have to go from hardwood to maybe like a tile in there. First floor is all LVP through. Very simple, very easy. You guys can do it in one day. Tile just adds a little bit more difficulty.
Would you still do tile in the bathroom or just LVP?
I'd LVP it through.
Okay, same thing. What about this wall? You got this weird thing there, and then
That's
you
for
got
an old. That's
here.
it for your phone.
Good here because it flows through.
I guess. I mean, if you're gonna remove a wall, like I would definitely consider removing this too, because it opens up your living space. And then if you because then that gives you the opportunity to bring your kitchen out a little bit more, because it doesn't feel like this is more of a defined dining space right here.
Yeah.
That means your dining table can maybe sit here, and your living room comes in through here. And then if you do an island, you want maybe an extra space that way, you pull it here. But what I would heavily consider if you were gonna redo all this, I'd remove that window, I'd keep that window, and I'd make this more of a U coming through here. Because there you can put your fridge or your range kind of right there in the middle of that wall, or your fridge. So fridge coming around to your range, then to your sink.
Okay.
Or vice versa. Range, backless range in your island, sink, dishwasher, fridge. Like that to me is a pretty good layout without like completely breaking the bank.
Can we take the windows out and like,
Yeah.
can we patch the siding without it looking
You
like?
can get those at Menards.
Okay.
The 8-inch, it's 8-inch aluminum. We just ordered some it's usually on order, like 2 weeks out, but you can get them from Menards.
That's not gonna look patchy.
Did that on my old house in Clintonville, you'd never know. As long as the stuff around, like if they take the stuff, cut it, and put it exactly where the window is, yes. But like you have to tell your contract, because my guys are newer that I'm using now, they did that. I was like, guys, but it was my fault because I didn't tell them.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, use different size pieces, piece it in with the old stuff and make it look normal, and then paint it.
Okay, yeah, I've seen there's a couple comps where they like, it looks so bad, they basically like, I could see where they
Yeah,
took the windows out and they
exactly.
they like trimmed it too.
looks
And I
like
was like,
shit.
what
Yeah,
are
it
you
looks like shit.
doing?
So like you want to
Yeah.
make it to where nobody knows what it looked like before.
Yeah, okay.
And then, I mean, if you take a couple of those windows out, a couple of them are bad, you can use those ones too. Like gives you kind of options. But that's if I were doing this and I wanted to get that 210 to 220. Nice new kitchen. That doesn't cost you much extra. Hallway that. Keep it a 3-1. LVP. Take this wall out. Because then you got to skim this wall anyway. And it's some of the most texture you have. So taking it out side to side. It's not load bearing. So boom. Patch the floor. Patch those floors in. LVP. Now you got a nice. It's almost shotgun style, kind of going front to back. And then what you could also do. I mean, there's just a lot of things you could do. You could, if you want to use this wall more too, you can move the door to your other space there. There's just, depending on how much space you want to use.
What about the fireplace?
I keep it.
Clean it?
Yep.
Leave it as is,
Yep.
basically?
That mantle is actually kind of nice. I'd paint it. I would clean up the brick. I don't love painting that stuff. I think it looks good.
I don't like painting. either.
If you need to, sure, but this brick is in pretty damn good shape.
Yeah.
And then
gas.
I would try my best to keep all the trim.
The trim
And
seems like it's in decent
good shape.
Yeah. Needs cleaned.
And you could possibly even pull off your crown mold
That's really funny.
and reuse it, because, not crown mold,
Shoe?
quarter round.
Quarter round.
You could try and pull all that stuff off and reuse it. Depends how good your contractor is and demo guys.
Yeah.
But if you do take this wall out, you gotta reroute this HVAC just like here. Nothing too crazy, but just things you gotta think about.
Yeah. All right, well, that's
I'd say it's
more than I thought.
moderate cosmetic. It's
Okay.
not like, because these are things you shouldn't be scared of.
No,
Like,
I'm not.
But it's
I
just, it all is
it's-
gonna boil. I know your money engine is running right now, like in your head, it's like, it's gonna be more than what you thought. for
Well,
sure.
yeah, I mean, the foundation, we're probably gonna have to discuss, sorry.
Discuss anything with them.
Yeah, yeah, the foundation, like, definitely was a concern, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my contractor was kind of like, hey, we'll just patch it, and I was like, I don't know about that, let's just double check on that.
That's 1000% gonna be
Okay.
an item that scares people and comes up on a remedy. Because right now, every single house we're putting up on the market has a remedy.
Yeah,
Everyone.
well, they have more leverage,
They have more leverage.
So-
And your first buyer is your best buyer, you wanna keep them in contract, so like, you wanna fix all the big items and then, I mean, if you wanna leave a couple things that you're okay with fixing, like that water heater, like, hey, it's in my budget, but hey, if they say I want a new one, say, okay, I'll do that. And you make them feel like they gotta win. So it's that kind of back and forth battle. But to me, where's my phone at? Did I leave it in the car?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's in my pocket. So I'd say like your kitchen, you do an overhaul there. Doesn't have to be a super, I mean, it can be super vanilla. I mean, in this area, you don't need to do anything crazy nice.
white shaker.
Yeah, go white shaker, but like even like another color isn't much more expensive, if anything. Like you still want to give it like a nice pop, because at this price point, you still want something that flies off the shelf that's a little bit different.
Yeah, I've noticed, I mean, looking at like what's trending now and as far as looks go, like seeing a lot of like sage green
Yeah,
cabinets
we're doing a lot
and stuff.
of that.
Yeah,
So I mean, that's gonna be a 10 grand kitchen, maybe 12 with appliances. So let's just call it 10, because it's not a crazy, okay, then you got $1,400 square foot of flooring. $4 a square foot or so, $3.50, $4. Plus, what's 1,400 times 4? Let's call it 5 grand. You got a
5,600.
would we
5,600.
do carpet upstairs?
I would do carpet, but carpet's gonna be close to the same price. It's just
really?
easier to lay, more or less. I mean, it just depends how cheap you go. Let's call 5,500 of flooring, plus you gotta skim the walls. I would call that 4 grand all the way through. And let's just call that all of your drywall work, getting everything paint prepped, ready to go. New outlets, new lighting. So 500 for outlets and switches. Could be a little less because it's a smaller house. Plus like 750, let's call it for lights and install. You gotta get a new panel down there. And you
Yeah,
gotta
that-
get a J-box in, I mean, to me.
I have no idea how to price that. Like, I was like, I know.
It's gonna
panel-
be, I mean, typical price is gonna be like $1,200, $1,500 for the panel itself with the breakers tying into existing.
Yeah.
With the J-box stuff, you still gotta use some new Romex, it's gonna be probably $2,000 at least to get that to where that stuff is functioning again.
So like 3,500 total, probably.
That's what I would call it. With a little bit of running new, plus bathroom, let's just call it a 5,500 total from everything. What else we got?
Painting.
Upstairs?
Painting. No, I say do this without like doing a bathroom upstairs because it doesn't seem like it makes as much sense. Painting, you got another like
Painting
3
inside
times
and
1,400. Let's go $4,000 plus $4,000 outside probably. Let's just call it the same thing. Garage door 1,600. Side the outside or the garage rather. Let's call that $2,000.
That's what I had it at, yeah.
Roof seems like it's okay, which is a win. HVAC.
63.
Let's call it 65. Plumbing that you talked about.
3,000.
3,000.
That was without the tub.
Okay, so let's call it, well, let's just say that bathroom quote was with new tub and finish there. So 3,000.
You got 16.
You got beams, so you got,
16.
500?
say that one more time?
16 times 5.
16,
Oh.
that's what, 8 grand?
$8,000 sounds about right. Yeah.
I can't do
Plus
math in my head.
$8,000.
No, but that's just the beams, he's also talking about like.
Well, yeah,
Well, that's part of the beam work.
Oh, okay.
Beam that.
you don't think they're gonna charge extra?
I don't think so. He's a good dude. If I texted him, he would do it.
So yeah, that'd be 8 grand.
No French drain. I don't think you need to do that. Then you got to paint the basement. So like the 1,400 is livable square footage. So you got to paint the walls, paint the floors, paint the ceilings. We didn't even talk about demo. So demo in this house is mostly basement, walls, bathroom,
I had it
kitchen.
at 3, I don't know.
3's a little, like, that's conservative. I would say 25, my number is 2,500, so let's go 3. Plus, I mean, let's assume that 3 counts dumpsters on, one dumpster on site the whole time as well.
That's what I was counting, yeah.
What else were we just talking about? Painting downstairs, let's call it another 1,500 for all of that. Existing doors still need handles, they need hinges, they need door stops, they need prepped. So like,
I budgeted to replace well, that door got kicked in, so that needs to be redone.
So exterior door?
All 3 exterior doors, because
Okay,
one for the garage too.
So 600 to 700 a pop. So let's call it 1,800 exterior doors. Interior doors, let's call it 500. All the handles, hinges, hardware. Plus, what else? It adds up fast. Every time I do this, I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. And I'm like, what the? And Rob's always with me. It's like, how the fuck did it get that?
You're keeping these doors in.
Keeping the interior doors.
Yeah, I
right?
would just
I like them. I think they're good.
cleaning, because we gotta clean before we can paint
Okay.
all that, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, I think your drywall guy should do that. Like, that should be part of your, like, skim coating and
But like
prepping.
cleaning, we gotta clean like
Yeah.
the trim and all that. Like,
Yeah.
we're keeping the trim that can't be painted over that, right?
Yeah, so let's call that $500 added to paint. Because like a lot of times they'll prep, that should be a part of their prep. What are we missing? Huh?
Vince.
Yeah, I mean HVAC vents, probably another 250. The one over in the kitchen is really rusted, probably from piss.
Yeah.
I don't think we're missing anything here. I mean, let's just say, so that's 66.4. And let's say you do I say 20% contingency, but let's say, and you don't know, I mean, you know that plumbing line downstairs is backed up. So let's call it a 20% contingency, so 66.4 times 0.2. So that would run it to 80.
Oh, boy, there's definitely not room in the budget for that right now.
Yeah. So 210 times, how are you listing it on the back end?
I need to find another option. Right now, I just have like a realtor which wants to charge 3%.
That's not the case, okay?
Yeah.
So let's say you pay 1.5% and 3% to the back end. So I get you to 198,450 minus your 80. You're already at purchase price there. Minus, I mean, you want to make what, 25 grand, 30 grand?
I would like to, but I'm okay with making less money just to get my reps in, you know?
Sure,
Like,
but yeah. So let's say 25.
yeah, like
and
I
then-
was originally looking at like 20. Like,
Okay.
I don't mind making less. Like, I feel like I just want to get them
Yeah, let's
out
add
of the,
5
like
onto
my
that.
initial, my first 3 done, so that I can
Sure.
like have a portfolio, I can get my lending costs down, I
Sure.
can kind of like get experience. Like I have a full-time job still,
Sure.
so I don't like need the money to be
Right.
like great yet,
Sure.
so.
Okay, so let's talk about money. Where are you getting the money? What are the fees? What is the timeline of it?
I have a hard money, which I'm gonna have to redo now, but I had a hard money set up with, I think it was 11% interest,
Okay.
2.5 points
Okay.
with a 80%. But I was probably gonna fund the renovation out of
Okay,
my HELOC.
okay. So what's that
So
at,
it's
like
just-
7%?
I think it's 6.5 right now.
Okay.
So I have
So
like
blended, like 11, maybe 10%?
So
Blended
like-
10?
yeah,
And then 2.5 points. So let's say purchase and rehab, let's say it's let's throw 170 out there, 180. You're gonna pay, that's almost 20 grand for the year. How long is it gonna take you?
well, I originally had it at 6 weeks.
This could be a 6-week rehab. If you got, I mean, you're pretty good, it seems like, with scheduling and things like that, so that can definitely happen. It's a cookie cutter type of house. So I'd run it at 2 months rehab, 2 months to sell. 4-month full hold.
That's what I had. I had 120 days in the
Okay,
calculator.
so 120 days, so 20,000 divided by 12. So we're down at 98, 20,000. That's
I need my, I can't do this like this. I need to have my spreadsheet in front of me. I'm
Divided
like,
by 12
my
times.
brain's just like, no.
yeah, times 4. So you're gonna pay $7,000 of interest, let's say $10,000 total with your points. So before we were at 98 minus 10,000. So the offer to make 20 grand is 90 grand. And that's not counting for closing. Are you paying closing costs on the front end? Is
Yeah.
that part of your offer?
Yeah.
So it should be 85. Now, can you get away with not doing some of the things we talked about? Maybe getting things a little bit cheaper? Sure. Maybe you don't burn through that whole contingency, but you have to look at it like
Yeah.
you maybe are.
I don't,
Because we didn't talk also about the hallway framing. That's an extra grand. It's a little bit extra drywall. You gotta put maybe a door going in somewhere.
I'll take this one.
is that what you're taking from this house?
No, move that door over to there, which is a good idea. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't open, like, in a perfect world, maybe open up that wall a little bit, give it a little bit open feel, but that's load bearing, so does it make sense putting a LVL from there to there? No. So taking that door from there to there is probably a good idea. Rob has some good ideas.
So what, you do like an arch here then instead, or?
Yeah, I mean,
like just have an opening?
I would just say keep this,
Square.
just keep it open right here. It's a natural hallway, right to your bathroom. Doesn't even have to be arched out. It could still say trimmed, or you open it up, because there's gonna be a header. I mean, you got your LVL kind of running through all the way, most likely. So you can pull it out, drywall it. You could arch it if you wanted to give it a little bit of look. I mean, other than that arch here, that's really the only arch you have.
Yeah.
But it's easy to
I guess
do.
there's one there too.
Yeah. So if you wanted to keep that whole look, it's easy. You just kind of cut down some OSB, arch it out, drywall it. But to me, kind of how I thought before, 70 to 75 grand rehab.
I'm glad you came.
Yeah. I'm usually that's kind of my job, is to crush people's dreams.
Oh no, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to have, I'm not trying to go bankrupt. I don't have,
Well, it's just you also, I mean, you do all the work for 4 months and you make zero money, or you lose money. Like, it sucks. I've been there. You don't want to do, I mean, because it's risky. The good thing about this is, like, the rent to value in this area is good. So worst case, you can rent it.
Yeah.
This house right here rents for $1,600 a month.
yeah, I
all
checked
day,
that, yeah.
all day. So
I'm
like,
really familiar with this area. I live here
like this.
basically. So.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Well, not here, but I live.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot in this area.
Yeah.
We actually just sold one on, what was it, Wyatt? Yes, 78 South Wyatt, up the street. But
You do cameras. My concern, like, because obviously it's been broken into already. How do I prevent that from happening
have your
again?
guys show up every day.
Okay.
Just work. So like what I would do is, if you're worried about people we don't have that much theft, because our guys are showing up every day and they show that they're taking care of the site. It's when people see that the house kind of sits here and there, is they're like, oh, that's a prime suspect.
Yeah.
Worst case, deadbolt the basement door, make it hard, put a Simply Safe in, spend the extra money.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice house. got decent bones. It just needs pretty much a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
more than, like,
Everyone's numbers different. So like someone would come in and spend way less than that.
You can. I mean,
Tom is like, you're like,
no, I mean,
if you want to hit that 210 and you want to make sure you hit it, like that rehab we just talked about could get a little bit more. Like there's definitely a possibility, but like if you want to have a good product and you know it's going to sell, that's
no,
what
I
you
want to
gotta
have a good, I'm not the type of person who's going to like half-ass things and just like slap, like,
Yeah.
you know, I can't
sure.
do that to somebody anyways.
Yeah.
Like I just have too many moral
Yeah.
issues with just like, you know, but, so
you said this is your third one?
second,
Second.
technically, yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely good.
No, I just want to get to
Yeah.
my third one sooner rather than later so I can get my, like, just cut my teeth basically. Like I'm okay with, like I said, I don't care about making a ton of money on it just yet. I just want to get the experience and like have a portfolio that I can.
Sure.
I have a bunch of people who are like trying to give me private money and I'm
Yeah.
just like, wait, I don't know what I'm
I was the
doing.
same
Like
way.
stop.
Yeah, I would not take it from family.
Like
friends
I want to get my third one
Yeah.
done and then depending on how my second one goes, then maybe on the third one.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I just like
Yeah,
can't.
I agree. It's a good way to look at it.
So like, I don't mind. Yeah, even if I only make like 10 grand, like I'm okay with that. 10 to 15, I'm okay with that. Don't
Yeah.
want to lose money though.
I mean, I would
don't
go
have.
back, like, and I know, listening to hear like all this stuff, I would go back and I would try to negotiate between 90 and 100. And it's very realistic, like just from a basement standpoint.
I mean, yeah.
If you can get it for that, you'll make a little bit of money. You're not gonna make a killing.
No, I'm not trying to.
You'll make 10 to 20 grand, and it'll be a good rehab to learn from because it's got a little bit of everything. You'll juggle foundation, all mechanicals. It'll be a good one.
Do you need like a report in writing for the foundation?
No, we can just do an addendum.
Okay.
Okay.
Send it over to him.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, and
I don't know who he is, but like I'm sure he knows some of the stuff. Like it's not, if you own a house, like you kind of know what's going on with it.
He's had it for a long time.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, like it's been sitting for, you know, like it's been sitting for.
Almost 5 months in.
Has it? Oh wow.
So.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, good, decent house, but
And I would probably need to extend the closing date as well if we did
That would
because,
make a difference.
okay, yeah, because I'm gonna have to like redo my, my loan for it, so appreciate the
I mean,
understanding.
even if you do the front end of the hard money, if you're gonna do some of the rehab out of pocket, you might not have to restructure your loan because what they don't know, they don't know.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go, so I tried Renovo
Okay.
first and they're like,
Need more experience.
yeah,
Yep.
they're like, we just can't. I was like, my Lancaster went into contract, so
Nice.
I sent them that, and they're like, okay, well, we can count that. So we were about to get going,
Mm-hmm.
and then they failed their credit check. So now it's back on the market.
Oh no way. That
Yeah.
sucks.
So
Kiavi will do it.
I don't know Kiavi.
Who are you going with right now? Okay, they're just brokering it then.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
why you're paying so many points.
yeah. I mean, been like she
You can like
helps.
bleep that out, but don't say that. Don't take this out.
Cut
Do
that
not
out.
go with a broker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you just ask me next time.
Okay.
Like go through it now this time, but like don't do that.
Well, I had asked
I'll be your
Jared.
broker in that scenario.
Okay.
Like go with Kiavi. I'll sit down on a call with you. I'll get you the financing.
Okay.
Because like they're just going to the people that I already know, and then
Yeah.
they're tacking their fee on top of it.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's why you're paying 2.5 points. They're probably going to like a Kiavi, and it's gonna be 11 and 1, and you're paying them 1.5 points. Now the loan size is not big, so it's not like a deal breaker, but you'd rather build the relationships with the directs right away.
Yeah. I mean, I've got enough collateral too. I've got
Yeah.
2 houses.
Yeah.
So, and I feel I have enough cash. I
Yeah.
just, well, out of my HELOC.
Sure.
But yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Well, cool. I don't want to hold you guys here all day,
Same
but
for you.
it was fun. Hopefully, just keep
you.
me posted on how it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, my feet are frozen solid, but that right there is the real side of real estate, guys. Like, if you are flying solo in this journey, it can get hard. You might buy a bad deal. Emily, she knows what she's doing. She's done a deal, but she's not perfect yet. So having somebody to help you see things that you don't know, like even if it's not a mentor, get a home inspector. They'll tell you what they see. Like spend the money, the who not how, to make sure that you guys don't buy something bad. Now, if you're wholesaling it's a different story. Wholesaling, you just got to get close, but when you're flipping or doing the burr method, you have to be very, very on the money with your numbers. So if you don't have somebody looking, like if she bought this house for 120 and she ended up having to put 70 into it, she's gonna be, or maybe even 75, she's all in 190, sell it for 210, realtor costs, holding costs, you break even or you lose money in that scenario. So having somebody that can come, that's why I started my mentorship, guys. I didn't see anybody that was actually doing this stuff. There's only a couple people around the country that I know that will go to a house, hop on a call, and actually know what the fuck they're talking about to be able to help you. So if you want to join my mentorship, there's gonna be a link in the bio, hop on a call, talk to Enoch, he's in my office, he's on my team, and see if you're a good fit. But we really only take action takers. Like Emily joined probably 6 months ago, and she's jumped on calls with me, she's looking at deals, we're evaluating things all the time, and she's gonna crush it because she is actually taking action. And if you want to just learn and not have your hand held, there's a Kickstarter program, $99 a month. All the shit we just talked about inside, like the electric, the plumbing, the foundation, all that stuff, I have videos for that stuff. It's not on my YouTube. It's all in one spot. It's $99 a month. So join the Kickstarter program if you don't want to join the mentorship. But if you're serious, you want to change your life, and you want to be somebody like Emily, who's actually going to do deals, you don't have to be in Columbus either. We can do this over Zoom. Click the link below, let's have a chat. But if you guys like this stuff, if you guys like the real side of real estate, if you guys want to learn how to do this shit for real, hit that follow button, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.